Hey guys. So, I'm excited. Like my robe. Like my robe. It says Coach Shanisha. So, my girl Tracy sent me this and I am happy. Then, my one of my vendors, she gave me this. It is a CBD HTC infused lip gloss. So, I promote black businesses all the time. And her business is, oh shoot, can't even find it. Oh, Essential Highs. So make sure you follow Tracy if you want a customized robe. Her Instagram is Lux Seduction. I'm gonna put her Instagram below. Plus, she has a whole skincare line, a whole skincare catalog. You heard? Exfoliate, wash, tone, firm, and protect. And I got my girl Kiana, who sells all kinds of bracelets. So I promote black businesses, all day long. So I'll put all three of their Instagram so you can get some bracelets. So you can get you a robe if you're trying to, for Christmas, get some gifts. And if you like CBD lip gloss. And it's nice and thick. I like thick lip gloss anyway. I'm a thick person. I like thick lip gloss anyway. But that was just a quick promo for all the black businesses that I'm rocking. But I wanted to do this video on student loans, poor, middle class, and the rich, wealthy. So student loans to me is a trap. I graduated from college when I graduated from college. I want to say I graduated from college about 2007. Yeah. So about 2007. So that's over 10 years ago. I graduated from college. And when I graduated from college, I had my degree, my Bachelor's of Arts, and I wanted to become a math teacher, but then I ended up getting my degree in Bachelor's of Arts, and it took me 6 years because I kept switching majors. The school I was going to didn't have what I needed. It was just, too many ups and downs, right? Then I took out a student loan, to pay for it. And when I got out, my student loan was about, I want to say about 15, maybe 13. And they had no problem with giving me a student loan. Like, they literally had no problem, guys, giving me a student loan. Literally, they had no issue with giving me a student loan. Got the money, paid for my books. I got some money left over. I bought me a little car, taking care of my daughter. Fast forward, when I finally got out, and, they give you that 6-month grace period, they started sending me bills. And truthfully, I wasn't even ready to pay back no student loan. So I deferred it. And what I didn't know, which they don't tell you in student loans, is that when you defer it, they still accrue interest daily. So I put in deferment like maybe 3 or 4 times. I ain't really care. I was like, fuck that student loan shit. I ain't with it. Not knowing that student loans live with you for the rest of your life. Student loans lives with you for the rest of your life. See, I didn't know that either. I did not even know that either. I did not know that student loans live with you for the rest of your life. So by the time I paid my student loan off, it was about $20,000. And what bothered me about my student loan was that I felt like every time I put 100 or every time I put $200, or every time I put $50 on it, I felt like the bill was going up. I'm like, well, I thought I put money down on it. Why the fuck is it not going down? Because your student loan accrues interest daily. I know that, right? See, these are one of the things we didn't learn. It's just, oh, go to school, get a job, and that's it. Don't worry about the logistics of shit. Just worry about it later. See, we should have learned that before even going into school, right? Nevertheless, we didn't know, right? No one told us. Our parents didn't tell us. The school didn't tell us. So we got to find out things the hard way. And unfortunately, there are people, millions of people that will die with student loan debts. Thank God I have a business. Thank God I started my business. Thank God I didn't quit. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Lord, that I didn't quit. Because I was ready to write them motherfuckers a check and say, here y'all motherfuckers go. Y'all not going to have me bonded for the rest of my life paying this shit off. So in essence, a student loan is like a freaking mortgage. And student loans also stop you from getting a mortgage or a car because it messes up your credit. They don't tell us that either. So I'm telling you guys all from my experience. So now when the pandemic came, they let everybody defer for 1 year. Here's the scary part about that. Your interest accrued every day. So by the time the 1 year is up and you are ready to start paying it, you probably owe another $5,000, another $3,000, depending on how big your loan is, another $10,000. Right? For me, I don't recommend college. Now if you're going to be like a doctor, you need college. If you're going to be like a lawyer, you need college. Cybersecurity, what's the other jobs? Computer, science, tech, law, things of that nature you need, college for. But for business, you don't need college. Social work, you don't need college. To be a cop, you don't need college. To be a correction, you don't need college. For regular shit, you don't need college. I'm talking about high-level professional jobs you may need college for. So I'm saying all that to say that student loans has literally made the middle class become poor. Having a student loan has literally made the middle class become the poor class. Why? Because the middle class supports the poor, right? The taxes that the middle class pay literally takes care of the poor through welfare, right? And then the wealthy and rich eat off the poor and middle class, right? But now with student loans, people don't have jobs, right? People don't lost their homes. People up to here, like literally up to here in debt. I still got the tag on. In debt. So now if you're making $250,000 and your student loans up to here, your children's student loans are up to here, your mortgage is up to here, that buying power no longer is accurate. So you can say you're making $250,000 on paper, but really you bringing home $100,000. Now, see, people that have certain lifestyles, they're accustomed to certain lifestyles. So if you used to $300,000-$400,000 lifestyle, you live in a $100,000 lifestyle now, you ain't with it. You ain't with it. You feeling broke. You feeling like a bum, right? But what the economy did is that literally it put poor people in a poorer position. It put middle class people in a poor position. So the poor people went into poverty. People that was in poverty is under the dirt. The middle class went to poor. The upper middle class went to middle class. The rich got richer. The wealthier got wealthier. That's how it went. Literally. That's exactly how it went down, right? Because it's like an ecosystem. You got to have rich people. You got to have poor people, right? And unfortunately, it's not enough rich people, right? So for me, this is why I talk about doing new things, right? If all we want to do is just, I'm gonna just go to school, pay my student loan is 100 grand, and I get out with a job 30 grand, you're already dead. You're already starting your life dead. It's a sad thing, guys. It's truly sad. And this is millions and millions and millions and millions of people across the world with student loan debt. They can't get out of student loan debt. They 40, 50, 60, 80, $90,000, 200 grand in student loan debt. And they're not gonna even pay it off. It's going to be all the way until they die. Is it worth it? Is paying off a student loan until you die worth going to college? I think absolutely not. My husband paid his student loan off. I paid my student loan off. My daughter, who's 20, about to be 20, she ain't getting no student loans. And then my other daughter, right? If we can't pay for it, fuck it. She's going to go to a trade school. You heard? Let me see. She's going to go to a trade school. I'm saying all this because I want you guys to wake up. I want you guys to weigh your options. If you are one of those parents that's pushing your kid to go to college and you can't pay for it, you only setting yourself up. You're only setting your child up for failure. Only. See, you don't have to go to college to be successful. Listen, my girl Tracy sells robes, sells lip gloss, sells face serums and all that for a living. And she's been doing that for years, making a living. I'm not saying you about to start making robes. No, right? I've been training and coaching people online for years, making a living for years doing it, right? So I'm just saying all that to say, weigh your options. Don't be quick to soon as you get into high school, oh, let me figure out what college. No, guys, because there's so many trade schools that you can do. You know that you can become a tax preparer right out of freaking high school? You can start preparing taxes. You can own a franchise right out of high school. You can own or start a hair salon or your own hair business right out of high school. You got to take a woosah because we were so miseducated. And black people, you guys follow me. You know I'm for my black people. You know I'm for us. I'm only for us. We are so miseducated and we are so far behind that it's damn near impossible to catch up to all the other cultures and races. Damn near impossible. But the bright side is more black people started LLCs last year. More black people started businesses last year. More black people were getting their credit right last year. More people were starting e-commerce businesses last year. I can tell you that for sure. We will never catch up to them because we too busy supporting them. Like, why would I go buy a Versace robe when I could get a Tracy with my name on it robe? Because people only buy designer just to look cute. Hey, my friend is designer too. My friend Lip Gloss, she's designer too. Designer too, boo. Right? So, we are doing a tad bit better. Tad. It's still not enough. Now, I'm not saying everybody got to start a business because everybody can't start a business. Everybody don't like people. Everybody's not good, with customer service. People don't know how to talk to people. Everybody can't do business. That's just period. But you can do something that you love to do and figure out how to get paid. I like talking. I like giving knowledge. I like giving education. I like giving game. Guess what? I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Whether I get a 6-figure, 7-figure check or zero check. I could be on my deathbed training. I could train in my sleep. I could train when I'm up, right? So you got to find something, right, that you love to do. You know, if you like crocheting, crochet. If you like fixing cars, then fix cars, right? If you love decorating, I met a girl. She said, oh man, I love decorating. I'm always decorating my house. I'm always changing my house for the seasons. And I said, well, how much people need decorators? I said, well, you need to start putting yourself out there as an interior designer. Interior designers ain't going out of style. Now, people may not be using them as much, but people still need that. What about event planning? You could be an event planner right out of high school if you like event planning. Start doing events in high school. Start planning your girlfriend's Sweet 16. Start planning all your friends' Sweet 16 in high school. You got the experience now. I'm just giving you guys ideas. And hopefully you're listening, right? But the real bag is getting your credit. The real bag, guys, is having access to money, having access to capital, and really making it work. Okay? Really making it work. Don't just start, something and say, oh, hopefully it works out. What you got? Oh, I'm doing a video. To say, hopefully it works out. No. Huh? What about it? Oh, okay. So you can't say, hopefully it works out. Really focus on your credit. And even high school, at 16, you should be focusing on your credit. 17, focus on your credit. 18, focusing, on your credit. And then getting access to business funding. Where you moving now when I'm finished? Getting funding, okay? See, the sooner that you have knowledge and the sooner that you get knowledge is the much easier it is to live the life you truly want. What? Okay. The sooner, right, you can start living the life you deserve. See, unfortunately, a lot of people didn't get the information, right, until they're like 40, 50 years old. So it's going to take them a couple of years to start living the life they deserve. But imagine you start at 16, right? Imagine if you got your kids starting at 16. They can start living the life they deserve. They can start investing. They can start buying stocks. They can start buying Bitcoin, right? They can start investing in life insurance and IULs, right? They can start being like an angel investor, investing in other people's businesses. Right? There's so many ideas. I can't wait for my new ebook to come out. It's going to be 12 ways to secure the bag in the 21st century. 12 ways to secure the bag in the 21st century. It's going to be $20. I'm going to give you guys some great opportunities, inside of it. And for you guys to give it to your children, right? Let them read it. Let them be open-minded and say, oh, really? I'm be giving you guys resources and all kind of stuff in that book. Okay, so I'm saying all that to say, guys, let's not limit ourselves. Let's not just keep pushing our kids to go to college and get more knowledge just to get out to go get a job. What's happening to all the nurses right now? Because they don't want to get the shot, they got to go home. They done spent $100,000 on a degree and they can't go nowhere and get a job because every job is requiring that healthcare workers have that shot. What? So I spent $100,000 on a degree and it's worthless? What? Huh? Excuse me? Teachers literally getting laid off or getting off payroll? You mean to tell me I spent $50,000 on a degree and it's worthless? Start your own fucking hospital. Start your own school. You teaching kids anyway. Do it for yourself. You taking care of sick patients anyway. Do it for your goddamn self. Just figure out the logistics. Just figure out what licenses or whatever you need to get. Open up your own. The thing about business, what I love, is that we never run out of people. We'll never run out of people. We'll never run out of people. Never. 300,000 people are born a day. 190,000 people die a day. We'll never run out of people, friends. Ever. Ever. Well, this your coach. Signing off. Hopefully this video was able to help some people understand, right? Weigh your options. Don't just be quick to say, oh, I'm going to go to college just to get more knowledge, just to have a fucking student loan for the rest of my life. No, weigh your options while you're in high school. Weigh your options while you're 18. Weigh your options while you're 21. Weigh your options and say, okay, what is this? What is that? Because all there is to do in life is get a job, start a business, get on welfare, go in the military, or get on welfare. A job, a business, go back to school, get on welfare, or go to the military. That's all there truly is to do in the world. So, unfortunately, they only told us to get a job. They only told us to go to the military. And if you're over 35, you can't go to the military anyway. And even the military, people work their whole life to go to the military, and right now they're telling people they got to get the shot to stay. You know, people was happy as hell that they said do that and they ain't doing it, they left. You got to have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. We got to have every plan. One pocket slow up, whoop, my next pocket filling up. Unfortunately, we didn't learn this in school. Unfortunately, the pastor, the teacher, the school, our parents only knew one way. So in the 21st century, if you have children, do not force them to go to college. It's a death trap. Do not force them to do something they don't want to do. It's a death trap, right? Don't. Especially if you're black. Don't go to college. Oh, I'm going to get a business degree. Get one of my classes, and that's going to take you further. My classes that's under $500, get one of those, and that's going to actually take you further than you paying $100,000 for a damn business degree. So, I'm only living my purpose. I only help people further their purposes. I only want to see folks win. I only want to deal with black folks. I only want to help black folks. I only want to support black folks. And that is the real deal. So again, friends, student loans is a fucking death trap. Thank God I got rid of them. Nobody. My household is student loan free. A lot of people can't say that. So I'm in a blessed position. And I got a peace of mind at night, baby. I ain't worried about somebody, taking, my money out my account because I owe a student loan. I owe them some money. Tax liens and shit because I owe them money. The time is now, though, friends. I've been saying this for 10 years. The time is now. When do we wake up? Never? When do we wake up? Oh, when the next pandemic come, when the next bubonic plague come, when the next Spanish flu come, when another variant comes, AKA comes, Delta Sigma Phi comes, the nether variant, when do we wake up? How bad do it gotta get? Your job already firing you. How bad do it gotta get for you to say, I gotta live my purpose now. I've been living someone else's life. I've been helping someone else get rich. Now it's time for me to help my motherfucking family get fucking rich. Period. So. The time is now, friends. Thank you, Tracy. I'm going to put Instagram below. It's nice, silky robe. I got my girl over at Essential Highs with the CBD lip gloss. And Tracy has a whole facial serum. She sent me some samples. And she got a whole booklet. Like a whole Avon Mary Kay type of vibe. So hit them up. Hit her up. Hit both of them up. Let's support black businesses, man. Let's stop. Let's stop giving everybody else our money, right? Let's support black businesses. Share their stuff. Even if you don't buy nothing from Tracy, even if you don't buy nothing from Essential High, go to their page and share it. Tell your other friends, share it. Tell your other friends, follow them. We all we got, man. We all we got. And we got to really act like we all that we have. So follow me, Coach Shanisha Marie on Instagram. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel because I'm the real one. The real one. Workwithtanisha.com.